Okay, good morning, fasting family. Bright and early. I think it's about 5 o'clock or so. I just woke up a few minutes ago. Let's see, about 5:18. So just woke up. Sorry, I'm trying to get my little eye crusties. Yeah, I tried to get up early because I want to be more productive today. When you have a day off, you literally, for me personally, I try to use every single minute. I do want to have a little bit of downtime, but that requires me to, get up early so I can prioritize my health, get my walk in, walk the dogs, do the things that I need to do. I'll probably have a cup of coffee when I come back, make my little to-do list. I'm not doing all that fancy smancy, this is how I'm going to make my bed first and do all these things. No, when I get up, I like to hydrate. I have my water bottle here. Take a little sip. Ooh, I'm right-handed. This is my big water bottle. But yeah, I hydrate. I'll do my tea, some coffee when I come back, do my little to-do list, get myself organized for the day, and then I'll go from there. So let's get it. I like to get out. I'm actually running a little behind. I try to be out by like 5 in the morning, but the sun is out now, and I'll get out, get my steps in, and then we'll go from there. Okay, see you in a little bit. It's only 5:30 and it's already light out. I'm gonna get this walk in. All right, so I'm out. Today is my fasting day. I'll be having my water. Forgot to mention that I'll put my electrolytes and my apple cider vinegar in my water bottle once I get home. Okay, so let me get about this walk. It's so beautiful out this morning. I love this little neighborhood park. A lot of green, and it's just relaxing, a nice way to start the morning. Okay, let me stop dog watching and get my steps in. I think I'm gonna go walk on the trail behind the house because it's peaceful. I can put my ear pod on and try to do my little self-teaching in the morning. I spend a few minutes trying to learn the things that I need to do to accomplish the task I have for the day, or just any interesting podcast. Yeah, it's just a nice, relaxing thing to do. So I multitask while I'm walking, and that's how I maximize my day. All right, so let's go. We're on the trail now. I can relax. It's peaceful, it's calm. This early in the morning, there's hardly anyone out here, so I'm able to just walk freely and listen to my, I might even put on YouTube myself, try to find a nice podcast or something. But all right, let's walk and listen. Tracking my steps as always. I forgot to hit the outdoor walk function before I started out about 15 minutes or 20 minutes ago, but hey, at least I'm still getting credit. So I love this trail. There's a lot of good scenery, and it's a couple of miles. All right, we're crossing this bridge now. It's beautiful, nice little creek. All right, there's a nice little playground. Not that I need it, but still nice to look at. Playing ball with the dogs and got my steps in. All right, I think that's enough time to head back. Whew. All right, so I just made it back. I think I did almost an hour and a half. I didn't start my clock until I was like 10 minutes into the walk, but that's okay. At least I got my credit for walking most of the walk on my Apple Watch. So it's 7:30. I've already gone for an hour and a half walk. I think my day is off to a pretty good start. I'm gonna make my coffee and then probably relax for a few minutes while I drink that, catch up on some emails, kind of jot down some to-do list for myself, and then go from there. So I think all in all, it's a pretty good morning so far. Here I have my vitamins. I personally, I use these multivitamins. I don't like to take them on a fast day because I feel like they hurt my stomach. But if you have something that works for you and you take them every day, even when you're fasting, that's, you know, that's great too. But I will do the magnesium and the vitamin D. Usually I'll save this one for nighttime because it helps me relax and go to sleep. And it's good for, you know, your muscles if you're sore after working out. Helps with headaches. A lot of benefits, especially during that time of the month too. So these are the ones I'll do when I'm fasting. And then I have probiotics that I'll do as well. Here's my big water bottle, about 124 ounces, and I'll do one of these at least a day. And then that's not including all the water from the tea and 2 cups of coffee that I'll drink, 1 to 2 cups of coffee. I already put this electrolyte powder in here. I love this one. And I have Element. Let's see. Yeah, this one. But I prefer the Dr. Berg one for me personally because it has less salt. I find that I'm pretty sensitive to salt. It makes me retain water weight. It raises my blood pressure. So this one here has more potassium, which helps lower your blood pressure. So sodium and potassium are super important for blood pressure regulation, fluid balance in your body. I'll take these tonight. So let's just get those out of the way. This is melatonin. And I don't take it every night, just some nights. But the 2 most important, I need to order another one of these. This is my favorite brand of apple cider vinegar with the mother. A lot of nutritional benefits from this, the one with the mother. It curbs appetite. It has health protective properties. I feel like I haven't gotten sick in a while since I've been having a couple of tablespoons of this a month. Straight from Italy. And I get it off Amazon. It's the best one I've had. They have a Bragg's brand, the same brand as my nutritional yeast. But there's that. So I just give a good old couple of dollops in there. Probably about 3 to 4 tablespoons for this whole jug of water. And then 1 scoop of this. This actually tastes pretty good. Not too bad for instant coffee. Then I think I'll put a little bit of this in here, collagen powder. So just good for hair, nails, joints. Probably put like a tablespoon or so. I just eyeball things. I'm not a stickler. All right, coffee time. And I'm just going to have this black because it is a fast day. That little bit of collagen, calories, it's not gonna hurt anyone. All right, you can see the joy returns as I smell the aroma from my coffee. This is just what I need to get that little pep in my step. Not bad, actually. I mean, I love this instant brand. All right, I'm gonna enjoy this and then I'll probably stretch and do that to-do list I've been talking about just to kind of get myself centered and see what my agenda is for the day. Time for me to do a little bit of stretching. I'm not going to do a huge workout, but I do like to stretch. On the fast days, I do light things. I wouldn't recommend overstraining yourself, any serious weight training on your fasting days. But if you feasted well the previous day, if you're doing something light, for me, light is pretty much anything under 15 pounds each, and even then. But I use those green ones and the blue ones, so the 12 and the sometimes 8 to 10 pound weights, and that's still fine for me. So you just really got to listen to your body. But I'm going to go ahead and stretch, and then I may, depending on how I feel, do a couple sets of the lighter dumbbells. And that's for me. I mean, I used to play sports growing up and stuff, so those 12 and 10 pounds are not really doing much other than warming my muscles up. So that's why I'm okay to do it, even though I'm fasting, because the weight is not too much for me. I'm not doing anything too strenuous. I do those black ones. I think they're about 15 or so pounds each. And then these 12 pounders. So, and then I think I have like some 8 or 10 pound weights. I stretch just about every day. I find stretching is a great way to get some gentle movement in, so I do it as much as possible, if not every day in some way, shape, or form. But I have my little stretch mat here. I think I got this from Ross, if I'm not mistaken. Ross always has a lot of cool stuff. Workout equipment if you go to the right section for a reasonable price, and it's pretty soft, sturdy. I've had it for a while. So yeah, anyways, I like to get my stretching in. It's just a gentle way to move your body, keep you nice and limber, especially on fast days, and it's not too strenuous. I also did a little Grow with Joe workout. I'll have her link in my description. She's just one of the channels that I watch. And I love doing her workouts on fast because they're not too harsh, and I can track my steps. I just put my Apple Watch to indoor steps, and it links directly to my Fitness Pal, which I use to track steps and calories. So yeah, I did a little stretching and a quick workout. From the back there, I remember when the fat would just be hanging, you know, like bulging out right there. So not too bad on the sorry guys, not too bad on the love handle portion, you know. Yeah, getting there slowly but surely. Okay, I'm done with my workout. It was pretty quick, 30-minute Grow with Joe workout. Not too hard at all. Got a tiny little bit of a sweat, but again, I'm not trying to, you know, harm myself. I'm fasting, so it was just a nice way to get some more steps in. Burn a few calories and just get energized. Now I'm gonna have my tea. I did that lavender tea. Nice to relax. I'll have this and then I'll jump in the shower. Shower time. I have my little skincare regimen going on here. It's very, very simple. I know, nothing fancy. Lubriderm, I've been using this since a teenager and I haven't had any problems since. It keeps my skin nice and moisturized and clear. I love this ancient Greek oil. It's pretty much like vitamin E, some lavender, and then this is the body butter, sort of like a cream. It's really good. I love this Thousand Island scent. One of my favorites. Then I have this also from Bath and Body Works. Almost done. It's okay. I prefer the Thousand Islands though. Love my rose water. I swear I live by this on my skin, especially my face and my scalp. I picked this up, just happened to randomly find it at Ross. So I put it on after showering and it's pretty nice. That's really it. I got some other, you know, very simple floral type body mists. I'll use this after spritzing my scalp. I might wash my hair. We'll see. But yeah, I mean, it works, gets the job done. I smell good, feel good. My skin's clear. I have this soap here. I just go to Ross and I find the most random, but like really nice stuff. I love anything floral scented. You can probably tell by now. Yeah, some soap, says made in Italy. It smells so good, pink peony. I have the rose one in the shower. It smells so good. These things last forever. So it's very gentle on the skin, but does a good job cleaning. I also use Dove unscented. Look at that, can't beat that. Pretty much natural soap here. This sugar scrub is pretty good too. I also found it at Ross. Tree Hut. I used to use the Dr. Teal's rose scented sugar scrub, but I just found all this reasonably priced stuff. I tried it out and so far I like it. It smells pretty good. My skin feels nice and squeaky clean afterwards and moisturized. So hey, can't beat that. Okay, now I've showered, freshened up. I'm going to do that ever-growing to-do list that I was supposed to do earlier. I might journal a little bit, write a couple of things I'm grateful for. I do that as much as I can. Sometimes I don't always have the time, just being honest. I love to journal. You know, I got my journal off Amazon and I had all good intentions to stay consistent with that. Just sometimes with all the other things I'm trying to do, working on my health, alternate day fasting with the family, the whole 9 yards, and it can get pretty challenging to sit with that for me personally every day, but as much as possible, I do like to jot down at least every now and then, once or a couple times a week, the things I'm grateful for, because even though it's a struggle daily, I'm grateful that I'm in good health, and I'm getting, in even better shape and in even better health with alternate day fasting and, heading towards my goal. So I try to at least have it in mind, the things that I'm grateful for, and that gets me through, keeps my eye on the ball. So anywho, I'll do some journaling. It can be a few sentences. I'm not going to make that a huge part of my day because I do have other things I need to do, like cleaning up, laundry. I need to go grocery shopping. I might hit up Food Max. So I'm just going to do a few sentences. And then mostly I'll jot down my to-do list because that's going to dictate the rest of my day. All right, so let me get to it. So here's the cute little journal that I got off Amazon. And I'm just going to jot down a quick to-do list. All right, you guys, I'm done. And I'm going to try to do a very, very quick cleaning. Nothing, it's not a deep cleaning. It's not a weekend. So I'll probably just do a very quick wipe of the counters, floors, try to put up some dishes and then get some laundry going. And then I want to take a little break so that I can also do some things I enjoy too. Oh, actually I have to go grocery shopping. So almost there. All right, let me get started. Doing a quick little clean, wiping the counter, sweeping. Not too dirty today, thankfully. Gonna clean some dishes. All right, now it's time for some laundry. Only got a couple of loads and grocery shopping time. I came out to Food Max really quickly, looking for some stuff. Just need a pasta sauce. Picked these up at Food Max. I had to restock up on my teas. I love mint, especially in the morning. It helps as a decongestion, just helps get me just perked up in the morning when I wake up. Open up those airways. And then it's good for cramps too. It helps. And then I got this non-caffeinated herbal fruity tea sampler. I love that I get to try a variety. And then I love green tea. I live by it. And any brand you get is fine, most likely. I like Twinings. Green tea is good to help burn fat, boost the metabolism. It also has a lot of health protective antioxidants, and it curbs the appetite too. So I love green tea. I'll have a couple of these fast days and non-fast days, but especially on fasting days. Ginger, this is about the only brand in the I'll drink of ginger. I've tried other ones, and for me personally, I love a really strong ginger taste, and I want to know that it has like real ginger in there. So I'll get this. It's good because it helps with digestion, as it says here. It's good also for cramps. It helps me. And then ginger has anti-inflammatory properties. Sometimes I'll get one with like ginger and lemon or ginger and turmeric, which also helps with inflammation. But yeah, that's it. I love this brand. Had to restock. Got my little nutritional yeast over here. I have this one already. I love the Bragg's brand, but they have a lot of organic ones and stuff online at Amazon. This was just one I happened to pick up. And then of course my little instant coffee. Okay, if you're a coffee connoisseur, maybe this isn't for you, but for me, I'm busy. I don't have any time to be brewing all the, fresh coffee and espresso. So this tastes pretty good. And then they have another one that's a Colombian brand. I like that taste slightly better. But this is what they had. So I got that. And that's it. Okay, I'm back from grocery shopping. It's been a full day, literally. Oh my God, it's 4 o'clock. I can't believe it. It's a full day. So fun time pretty much. I've done all the things I needed to do. I might play some games. I know I have teenagers, but they still like to play games like Mankila, Jenga. We do Speed. My daughter just taught me a card game called Egyptian War, which I'm going to beat her at pretty soon. You ready to get whooped at Egyptian War, young lady? Hello? They're not about the camera life. But yeah, so I'll do that. Watch some Netflix. I have a couple of shows that I like. and just enjoy the rest of my day pretty much. It's summer break. So, the best part about summer is that kids are out of school. There's no drop off pickup, but that's also the worst part of summer. If you know, you know. All right, just playing some cards. And then next, I think I need to go peek in my son's room and see what he's up to. Otherwise, he'll stay in there all day playing video games, and then I'm going to relax and watch some Netflix. Dinner time, so I relaxed a little bit. I ended up making something not too strenuous. I got some pasta sauce and things, and this is a match of different pastas. I just tried to use up leftovers in the pantry. So I put some shell pasta. I know, again, this is not a fancy feast. It's just what I had, and I don't like to waste food. So, my children never complained. So I put some pasta sauce, seasoned up some ground beef and onions and stuff, like a baked pasta. So it's seasoned real well, and just topped it off with some cheese. They like it nice and roasty, toasty. I had some other leftovers too, so I didn't have to do too much. Leftover, we had some greens that they like, and they helped me cook too. And my daughter, she hit that cornbread out the park. This is a little gumbo. It's not like super, super authentic, but it has a nice taste. And then some other leftovers like chicken stuff, beans. This cornbread's almost gone. I can't eat it. It's so tempting. But all my children shouldn't have to be punished because I'm not eating. So they eat well, and I've gotten used to it. Just getting in a brief evening walk before I watch my TV and settle down. Okay, you guys, I'm winding down for the night. It's been a long day. I mean, I got up super early, like around 5, headed out at 5:30 for a walk, got in my 1.5 hour steps. I came back, did a workout, stretched, did some very light weightlifting. I made my to-do list. I ended up throwing in a load of laundry, all that. Spent some time with the kiddos, and then I ended up going out to Food Max to just get some groceries to prepare. I like to do that. At first, it used to be challenging because you might think that it's super hard to be around food and grocery shop, especially on a fast day. And at first it was, but as this is like my 3rd month, and next month will be my 4th month doing alternate day fasting, so I've gotten used to it. So I find that if I get the groceries the day before the fast, it's a lot easier for me to break my fast and refuel and refeed with nutritious food, because I'm not scrounging around looking at a bare, empty fridge and grabbing for the kids treats and cookies and crackers and things. And I try to keep as much junk food out of the house and out of my reach, especially as possible. So I grocery shop. It wasn't too bad. We got in, we got out, went with my daughter. And I've done pretty much so much today. I'm just winding down for the night. I most likely will head to bed sometime around 9 because it's really been a full day. And that way, I can get my full 8 hours of sleep and feel refreshed the next morning. Just going to enjoy maybe an hour of the show, and I'll call it a night. Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.